Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to and I got pulled over by the police and my wife is not feeling good episode of This Is Our Life. Would you like to take over our life right now? Our lives right now?
There's some people I can think of I wish I could put this paint onto right now.
Yeah. So we drove back up to Lebanon, I don't know how they say it here, Lebanon?
I don't know.
And you know, I'm like, you know, we could have done that here.
Yeah.
We saw the nurse practitioner for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and that was that.
It wasn't worth the drive, believe me.
Yeah, and it's like, okay.
And then we get pulled over by a police officer. Fortunately, we only got a warning.
And that's only the second time.
Vermont State cop.
Yeah, that was only the second time I've ever been pulled over. Both times for speeding. The first time
Hot Rod.
The first time I was between 19 and 21 years old.
Well, that's understandable.
Yeah, and it was a small town in the Texas Hill Country. And technically, the guy wasn't even a cop. He was...
You were probably doing about 2 miles over the speed limit.
Oh, no, I was...
Well, some cops are that way, though.
But this guy was like a justice of the peace or something. It was the closest thing that passed for a cop in our town.
Doesn't even sound like he has the authority to pull you over.
Well, he may not have, but...
He shouldn't have, then.
And me and this other guy in another car, he was going just as fast. Not exactly, but...
Kind of.
Yeah. We were like showboating, you know, like, hey, I can go fast. Yeah, I can go fast. And, so, and then today, now, I got a warning, but he didn't actually clock me at the actual speed I had been going, because then I would have gotten a ticket. But he said, you know, you're going 80. I said, look, I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to, you know, argue, because, yeah, I was. I'll admit it. I was speeding. So... Bad
boy.
Yeah, and...
Bad boys, what you going to do when they come for you?
So, he gave me this yellow slip. I didn't even have to sign anything.
That's good.
Yeah, it was just...
Behave.
Yeah, it was like...
Slap on the wrist, basically.
Yeah. And he was nice about it, you know. I mean, he could have been an asshole about it, but he was nice about it.
He could have just left us alone, too.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday when we were driving up there was somebody must have been going 100 miles an hour. And...
I don't know how that person even survived.
Yeah. And, you know, look, I was tired. I wanted to get us both back home. I knew my wife was hurting, and she didn't have medicine with her, so we had to get back here to get the medicine.
Well, that's my fault for not taking it up with me.
But I don't think you expected it to start like that.
Well, this was a bitch.
Yeah, and you know, look, right now it's like, okay, what do we take? Do we take this? Do we take that? And then we get up there and, oh, we need this, but we don't need that. And it's like, okay. And then we have to go back up there again.
This coming Monday. The 14th.
And we have half a tank of gas. And just under half a tank of gas.
We're just going to have to ask for help.
Yeah, well...
Like or not.
So...
Oh, we can't do it.
I know. So...
I think he understands, too. If he doesn't, you say, look, it takes us $50 to get up there and back. You're going to have to stand up for yourself, honey.
So,
If I could ask my family, I would, but I basically don't have any family left.
So, we have to go back up there Monday, or we have to do some work on this house between now and then. But we're going to see if we can find somebody somewhere to help us with getting this place cleaned and organized and get the stuff out of the basement into the storage unit. We have some things in the storage unit, but not a whole lot.
Major or anything
yeah,
major.
Nothing major. For the most part, the outside out front here is cleaned up. There's still some things.
We're going to have to stack things very carefully in that storage unit, too.
Yeah. What we'll probably have to do is the things we've already put in there is take those out and then put like the foot lockers in the sofa, stuff
That's
like
John,
that.
or is it?
I think that's John.
Or is that a toy?
John still has a squeaky voice.
We guess he'll grow out of it.
Yeah.
If
But-
not, he's gonna have a squeak.
Yeah. So anyway,
He might be a squeaker for the rest of his life.
and Lucky got to go with us today.
We took him
Yeah.
for a ride.
That way he could get away from the cats, and he just looked at the cop. He was like,
I'm glad he didn't bark or anything.
yeah, he may not. The cop might not have liked that. And then we stopped here to get a soda in town, and the lady who was parked next to us had 2 Great Danes. These black and white, weren't they?
Yeah, they were pretty friendly too.
Yeah, they were friendly, and Lucky didn't see him. If he would have seen
Thank
him,
God for small favors.
yeah, because it doesn't matter how big the dog is.
It's trouble.
Yeah, how little, how big, how friendly, how mean. He wants to.
Fight him.
Yeah. And what he actually does, though, is he'll push them with his nose. He won't actually
Fight.
bite. Yeah. But of course, an aggressive dog wouldn't understand that, and they would think he's actually, attacking. So,
Get himself killed.
yeah, and we almost had that happen once. Actually, that was a nice lake. Oh gosh, Lee, I'm sorry. How many did you take? Okay. I don't know how long it takes to start taking effect.
It's where the lymph nodes were at. That's what she said. And that's where it hurts.
There John goes eating Lucky's food.
Yeah, the cat eats dog food. It must taste good.
Yeah.
John, is that good? Or just whatever's handy?
Yeah. I was hungry when I was standing here, so I'll eat this.
I think that's about the way he thinks, too.
Here's our little mountain lion. He's a Tia's boy, though. I'll tell you that.
He loves me.
Yeah.
And just don't eat my sock, John. He says, socks are off the limit.
Yeah, he's just
Not on the
crunching
diet.
away.
Yeah, and they're great big pieces of food, like dog food, I mean.
Yeah.
Probably about the size of a dime, and he's just chewing away on them. You have to put some effort into it, but he does it.
And he was the one that started eating dry food first.
Yeah.
Even when
He was
Socks...
still nursing.
Yeah, and Socks still hadn't gone to dry food. And he was in there, he'd break it up, do his best. Part of it may have been teething, and
You could tell he was like...
Yeah,
He was even chewing on cardboard boxes, remember?
yeah,
For a while there.
yeah. So, I don't know when they lose their baby teeth, but... And baby, our daughter,
Cat.
Kat, thank you for the comments. Yeah, I mean, I slept about 12 hours, but gosh. It's like it wasn't enough.
Well, I mean, we've been through the ringer and back.
Yeah. But, I tell you what, my wife is really a trooper here. She's really handling this really well, a lot better than me. And, I have to give her kudos for that.
He's the one suffering more than I am, I think. 330 is how much.
Oh, gosh.
Stress can make it go up. Pain can make it go up. So, wonder why.
So, if anybody is willing and able to donate, we would deeply appreciate it, because again, we have to have gas to go up Monday.
We hate to say it, but
Yeah.
we need the help.
And,
Really. And we're trying to get help from other places too, but it's hard.
So, do we have to go up there 2 more times, or 1 more time? Because you have to see Dr. Barth.
I have to go up there. I don't know where my phone's at even. Just my phone basically is my scheduler.
Maybe be in the car, maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, and here, people, I want to show you this. This came today. The only part of my Amazon order, I didn't think this went through, but it turns out it did. The only part of the Amazon order. This little pocket.
No,
see?
my phone's here in the bag.
This little pocket is gloves, non-sterile, of course.
Well, of course. But I'd rather you be using them with my stuff, because you know what I mean.
Yeah. Stethoscope, yes, it's green, or in that light it looks bluish. My mag light, pocket knife, pen light for when I
Do surgery.
yeah, or when I check your eyes. Like I did, I examined everybody in the world last night, and I used that, and everybody's eyes were fixed and dilated.
So you're dead.
Yeah, there was no heartbeat, so we're the only people left on the planet. Oh well. There you go, squeaking again. What I'd like to do is get...
Or is that her? Socks, maybe.
Maybe socks.
I think they both have about the same voice right now.
It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets, and then 2, I don't know what to call them. They're not pockets because they're open all the way through, like tubes. You have a pair of bandage scissors put in there.
You don't have a pair though, do you?
Maybe
Bandage
in
scissors?
that first aid kit.
Huh?
Maybe in that first aid kit.
That'd be actually be handy to have with you all the time.
Yeah.
Bandage scissors.
2 forceps. Is it what? No, not forceps. The clamps. Get 2 clamps, at least 2, because you know if you ever run across a situation where somebody's bleeding, I mean they actually have like an artery cut, you need to clamp off both ends, not just one end.
One end. It may slow it down, but it's not going to stop it completely.
Yeah.
You're kind of messing with a...
Or if you have to assist a woman giving birth, you need...
More than 2.
Well, yeah, because you need to work on her
And the baby.
And the baby, and you need at least 2 for the tube right there.
The cord.
The cord.
Even the umbilical cord.
Umbilical cord, yeah.
And you might have to work on Daddy too.
Yeah.
He might hit the floor and go clunk.
And I want to get a pair of skin scissors. I don't know what they're called, but if you...
What?
They're really sharp. They're not, the blade part is not very long. They're used to cut the skin, like if you have to cut skin.
I don't know what they would be called.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not a scalpel, but...
No. I mean, if this actually had a means, like a little pocket right here, you know, that I could, well, because see how it bulges was... But then again, I just grabbed a whole bunch of gloves and put in there. But
had a little gusset like.
yeah, if it was, yeah, there you go. If it was gusseted, and I could put sterile.
Finally got the chair back.
Sterile.
I can't always do it by myself. Sometimes it's hard.
Scalpel, scalpel blades in there, and then I could put a couple of scalpel handles in here or in this one. So it would be good if they had like a center
Where's
pocket,
that paper at?
but they don't. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets, and then these on either side. So the only other thing I could think that would be good for to have with this would be a blood pressure cuff. One that you could use on both adults and children. And it has the...
Oh, look who's coming to Tia.
Oh. There goes John over to Tia, right in Tia's lap.
Meow. Hi, baby.
Yeah, that's...
He loves mommy.
Yeah. Okay, people, thank you.
It's purring already.
Oh, bye-bye.